welcome back.
Thank you for having me.
There's so much stuff going on Grey's Anatomy. You know, you played Dr. Owen Hunt. You are the chief of surgery on Grey's Anatomy.
Yeah.
Now, so far this season, there's been a plane crash.
Yeah.
Some doctors died. Some doctors survived. Then it was with some major injuries. Then there was a big lawsuit. Some doctors got a lot of money. Now, you know, the hospital's got to shut down because it's in bankruptcy, and the hospital's going to be sold. So what's going to happen with Seattle Grace? What's going on?
It's a tough time for the hospital, you know. I mean, it's funny, all our doctors made all this money and they've gone and bankrupted their own hospital. So and Owen Hunt, my character, feels very responsible because he kind of signed these papers to get them on the plane that crashed.
Yeah.
So he's dealing with a lot of guilt, I think, you know. So I think it's a very complicated way for him to navigate.
He's got a lot going on because his personal life is even more tumultuous. Because between Christina and your character, I mean, their love, non-love, I can't even figure it out, is so intense. I mean, she basically had a secret abortion. You guys went through divorce, yet you're still sleeping together. What's the future there?
Is there another baby maybe down the
Well,
road?
you never know. You never know, actually. I mean, there's a big thing that the role of Christina, you know, Sandra, I love working with Sandra. She's just such a great co-star. I love working with her. And, but, you know, she's very strongly said in the show, she's somebody who just doesn't want to have kids. And Owen Hunt, my character, really does want to have kids. So the writers have created this really impossible, almost unsolvable thing. So I'm really fascinated to see where they head. I hope they do, personally, because, you know, I think it'd be really...
Love kids.
Yeah, I love kids.
And your character and your wife on the show have so many people think that you in real life are married. So there's all these message boards and blogs and everything. How do you manage that?
Well, I dip into them occasionally, but then I have to run away from them.
It's created a whole life of its own. Like, you're married out there somewhere with Christina, and
I've got 2
everyone
marriages.
thinks you're real.
I know. And it's kind of, if you do something slightly wrong, people can be really vicious. So you have to kind of
think
not
you're
read...
cheating. Like me, it's all like fake and crazy.
It's out there.
Yeah.
You know what?
But I heard that you're going to be directing.
I am,
an episode.
Yeah, I'm directing my 6th episode now.
That's pretty nice.
So...
Do you love that more than acting?
No, I don't.
No.
I feel like I'm not faking it anymore, you know, my 6th time around. I feel like, because the first few times I'm like, somebody's going to find out that I don't really know what I'm doing. But I think, I think I'm figuring it out now. So I'm starting to actually enjoy it now and get some sleep at night.
And the accent is fabulous, by the way.
My Scottish or the American?
I love it. This one. No,
It's so funny because I think fans, you know, they get so surprised to hear that accent. How often do you ever just like slip up and go into your Scottish accent?
All the time.
Really?
All the time. Usually when I'm tired, usually for you know, on these TV shows we shoot 14 hours, sometimes 15 hours, and usually in that last hour you're getting a bit tired and you're on hour 14 and I'm like,
That's what happens to me. That's what happens to me all the time. Owen,
Scottish accent.
it's so bad what happens to me. Now, I heard you turned down being a villain in the Harry Potter films and you just told your kids?
Well, no, I didn't turn it down. I couldn't do it because I was busy doing a TV show called Journeyman before Grey's Anatomy. And I got offered it, and I got sent this beautiful letter, and I got sent this artist's impression of me as this werewolf. I was going to be this crazy werewolf, and I had to pass, but I wasn't available. But I thought, I can't tell my young kids. My kids were like 5 and 6 at the time, and I've just told them now, and they're still angry at me.
Oh, my gosh. Well, Kevin, you know what? It's our Year of the Viewer. And since it's the Year of the Viewer, we've asked fans to tweet us questions that they want to know about you. So, at SK Visual Artist from Cape Town, South Africa, tweeted this question. What's on your iPod?
What's on my iPod? Lots of things. The Foo Fighters, there's jazz, there's Led Zeppelin. My son loves Led Zeppelin. My son's in a band. He's a guitarist, and I taught him to play guitar, and he loves his Led Zeppelin, so that kind of stuff.
Yeah? Good to know. Nothing embarrassing on there, is it?
There's quite a lot of Scottish bagpipe music, which is a little embarrassing if you've ever heard Scottish bagpipe music.
It's hard to dance to, though. It's really hard to dance to.
They play it at funerals a lot.
Right. I do the upbeat stuff, you know.
Kevin, thank you for coming on. We hope Seattle Grace just lasts and comes back from the doom.
It will. It will. I'm sure it will.
We want to thank Kevin McKidd. Grey's Anatomy airs Thursday nights at 9 p.m. right here on ABC. We'll be right back.